So it's a shame.
Thanks, Dev. It's been a long time since anyone treated me like a lady.
Well, maybe we should do it again, you know, soon.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Night then.
Calling all Corey fans, you know and love him as Dev Allahan. Jimmi Harkishin is here. You were just watching that clip and he did this. What's up with that, Jimmy?
I'm putting myself to sleep.
Why? You can't watch yourself.
No,
That's
like,
fascinating.
It's like pulling teeth, that is. That's awful.
Do you never watch
No,
yourself?
I can't do that.
I find that fascinating
Yeah.
after 15 years on the show.
I know, but it's only because I get overexcited and knock things over.
Listen, welcome back to Canada. I was just telling you.
First time here.
What, well, why the delay? I thought you were here before. Weren't you here a few years
first time.
ago?
I was in Halifax.
Oh, you were in Halifax. First time in
Or is it
Toronto.
Halifax?
Halifax, you were right.
Scovenotia. No.
First time in Toronto for the British Isles show, and you know there is so much love for you and the show. What is it about us Canucks that love Corey Street so much, do you think?
You see, I've been thinking about this.
And?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I have ideas, but you'll have to come to the show. So come to the British Isles show. Which camera am I on?
You're everywhere.
I'm
You're everywhere. Talk to us a little bit.
So come to the show and I'll tell you all about it.
That was a great infomercial you just did there. You made eye contact with everybody at home.
They kept saying to me upstairs, keep mentioning the show. So I said, okay.
So that's one. We'll see how many more we can get in.
Right, yeah.
Here's the thing. You don't.
No, I'm going to stop now. Okay.
You don't even have to keep plugging it because people are well aware because they've been tweeting us all week by the mere mention that you would be here. Talk to us about the love interest in Dev's life. We know that there's unrequited love happening between you and Stella. Your 50th birthday party. You're thinking you're going to profess to love.
I look 10 minutes younger though, don't I?
You always look young.
Thank you.
Is there hope for love for you?
I think he's a bruised romantic.
He's a what?
A bruised romantic.
Go on.
I think did you guys watch the Dev Sanita wedding, right? And I said to the writers, wouldn't it be good if when they got married, nothing went wrong? And it was a sunny day and it didn't rain, and people that were broke got some money,
right?
And people that were sick walked, right? And it was just beautiful. And the ceremony went well, and they lived happily ever after. And they said no. I said why? Because it's a soap. All right, so I don't know. Dev finding love? Maybe.
I find it interesting.
I'm hopeful.
Do you have that sort of give and take relationship with the writers and producers after 15 years to keep your character fresh? Do you have that sort of input into the script or plot?
No, but I think what happens is symbiotic. Is that a good word?
A very good word. 2 points.
Does it exist?
Symbiotic,
yeah,
of course.
It's good, yeah. So I think what happens is that after a while, they write it, I play it. It's like, you know, like it's and then they catch the ball and they do something and they throw it back and then you change it a little bit. And after 15 years, I suppose, you know, I've sort of grown up on that show, right?
Of course. And
it's a long time, right?
With such an amazing cast, it must feel like family. You spend so many hours together. Who are you truly close with offset?
David, he plays Roy Cropper. He's a lovely guy. They're all nice, honestly. It's a really nice... I think that's the thing about that thing. I mean, because it's such a sort of like pressured sort of situation, and it's so kind of in the public eye, and you're under scrutiny, that if they were difficult people, they don't last.
It wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't work.
They'd be killed off or sent away, far, far away, and their twin wouldn't return. Tell me about the actual moving of the set that has happened recently. They had to rebuild over the course of 2 years, every little tree, worn out brick. Why? Because the other place was knackered. Oh. And they had an opportunity to move this into Salford. And it's like the media hub of Europe. It's massive. It's brilliant. And I think it's a BBC premises. And the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, they shipped 3,000 people from London to Salford. And there's a space which is just Coronation Street, which is just... And it's fantastic. It's the first time everyone's been in the same building. You know, it was really dispersed before. You had writers were somewhere else, producers were somewhere else, the press office was somewhere else. But these guys, it's the first time you just see just how many people are kind of working together on this thing. It's fantastic.
And it's amazing. I mean, if you look at television, very few shows make it, you know, 3 or 4 years, let alone 50. What do you think is the formula that not only works, you know, across the pond, but really speaks to fans everywhere? You know, not just in Canada, not just in Europe, around the world. What is it about Coronation Street?
If we're being really honest, I think it's you know, the world's getting more and more difficult, right? We're getting to know more and more about less and less, and I think that, you know, there is this kind of notion of wanting some kind of permanence, you know, some sort of resolution where people can watch this thing and say, maybe this is the way the world should be, right?
A simplicity, a stability.
And yeah, and a moral kind of like correctness maybe, and you know, the bad people will always sort of, you know, get their comeuppance, and the good guys will always sort of, you know, and it's a comforting thing, it's a soothing thing, and it's a familiar thing. And you can come home and whatever you do and whatever, you know, you're going to be doing tomorrow, you can turn TV on for that half an hour, you can just forget about stuff. And
just check out, which is the best part of the art that you do, even though he can't watch himself. It's such a shame, but you can.
And then, you know, people in their millions can lust after Dev.
Millions can lust after Dev. Okay, go see Jimmy tomorrow at the British Isles show. You're actually there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the International Centre Hall 6. BritishIslesShow.com. There's that music.
Have I got just a quick second?
Yes, of course. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take a photo of the audience.
Of the audience?
Can I do that?
Wow, he's taking a picture of you. He has magic powers. Say cheese.
Thank you.
And put some clothes on, people. Right now, we're going to throw things over to Kevin Frankish. A pleasure, Jimmy. Thank you so much.